Hi, I'm Judith Coles, and I'm going to be talking today about coloring book Bible art. And are you a Bible journaler and do you want to find ideas and you don't know where to go for them? And I came up with this idea of using children's coloring books from journaling art. And I'm going to be sharing some with you, but I am on the lookout for even more because I want to find even more simpler ones to help encourage both the new journaler and the one who's more advanced. So this will work for both. So no matter where you are in this journey of Bible journaling art, I think you can find it. To be a Bible journaler, you don't have to be artistic. And this is one of the reasons why. And what you can do is you can get a pair of scissors and you can take a book. It's a coloring book, and this is one about dogs, but the neat thing about this one, it has things that I can get out of it. And you can take things and cut out the part that you want and then slip it under what you want to draw, and so that will work really, really well if you slip it under your Bible or something like this. And now this is a dog. Well, it would work for creation if you were going to do Genesis. But what you do is you take your Bible and you take what you cut out and you take the page and you slip it under. I just need one page, right? You take it and you slip it under. And if you can see it, I can see, you may not be able to see it here, but I can see the drawing. And that's one, but you can trace right over it. And I would suggest a pencil, but another way of doing it is to take a number 2 pencil and to outline it. And then you put it on your notebook or your Bible, and then you take a pencil and you shade it like that over it with the pencil, and it transfers. I'm going to show you some coloring books that I found. I only found them at Walmart. This one I found at Walmart, and the neat thing about this is that it doesn't have just dogs in it, because I'm looking for people too. For instance, I journaled this girl and used her. Or you can take and not use the bike, and you can just use the girl and just adapt it from there if you wanted to. Because a lot of times when you use the person, it helps you to identify with what's happening in that verse or passage that you're doing. And so now you see some of them are complicated, and you could just use the outline of whatever it is that you're finding in your book. Some of them on this, they have a lot of things on one page. So you could take something and you just use part of it. This one has flowers, and you can cut out those flowers, or if you can freehand them, do it that way. So this book has a variety of things that I have found so helpful in my journaling art. I use this little girl, for instance. I didn't do the curtains and all the other things in the picture. I just used the little girl. So that shows you. And if you, this book I really like. This one has, okay, this is at Walmart. And this is greeting cards. So if you're not real artistic and you want to blast somebody, you can color these in, and they're done on cardstock, and then send it to them. I just did one of these. I'll show you them. But you see that one? I didn't use every last detail. And what you do is, if you are new at it, you just do the outline of the flower. You don't have to do all the details in it, and or even all the leaves. You just do the outline of the leaf. But it gives you ideas of what to journal. This one has hearts. So you could cut these out and then just use the heart. Not even the details on the inside, because they get kind of small. You could do a starburst, like you see with that star right in the center. The ideas are endless. Here's one with leaves. But if you want to do creation, or something like this. This book here is Seaside Escapes from Walmart again. And you can, this one's a little more detailed. So what I would do is I would just do the outside of, like if you wanted to do a turtle. I wouldn't do all that intricate designs inside. I would just use the turtle itself. Or it helps me often to know how to draw it, because when I want to illustrate something, I can't even imagine. Here's a girl. And see, what it does is it gives me ideas of how to do the lips and nose, because I need something to follow, or how to do the hair. And maybe you don't want to have a hat on. Maybe you want to give her eyes instead of sunglasses. But it gets you started. And there are flowers below. You could just use those in a design. And it's just endless. And the ideas are just great. Now, I like drawing butterflies, and this is a coloring book I picked up at some, but this shows me how to do butterflies. And you could take it and cut out, roughly cut out one of them, and then put it underneath your a tracing paper, or just put it near what you're doing so you can know how to do butterflies, because I like butterflies, but I don't really know how to do them. And I've done them and they're not perfect, and I'm okay with that. This is better because this is a much less detailed picture. And I do not take the whole thing, I take part of it. Oh, I hope that helps you. But before I end, I want to show you how I use them in my Bible journaling. I do journal sometimes in a notebook, and I would really suggest that for somebody who's new. But okay, now if you remember seeing, well, I don't think I showed this girl, but this one is not the whole picture, okay? It's just the girl and some hearts. And on this page, you can see that I mostly did words, but you can see the girl on the bike was taken from the picture I got from a coloring book earlier on. And here you see it's just the girl. It's not, the verse and the girl. And that's all. And everything else in the picture wasn't there. And this one, I don't think I showed it to you. But again, it's got a bluebell or whatever that, and the girl and the verse. Oh, I was going to show you one more. There. That's from what I did today. And it's just the flower and great is thy faithfulness. So I hope this helped you and hope it encouraged you. I've seen easier coloring books than these. I'm looking for those because I want my pictures to be even simpler. I often because I'm doing the beginning part in pencil, it is so easy to just doodle away in pencil, and then it's like, oh yeah, I've got to color this now. So thank you for joining me, and have a wonderfully blessed day.